Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Welcome back to the show. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Can you guess where we're broadcasting from? I can. Paddock Mall, live from the Paddock Mall. 10:37 as we're moving on here. 10 o'clock hour, rounding out our show, AM Ocala Live this Wednesday. Morning, Joe.
Good morning, Adam. Before we get started, because we have the two guests here, Don and Maria from Champions for Champions, I'm going to say it was a pleasure having you here these past few months. If he hasn't mentioned it, this is his last day with us here at WOCA. He's moving on to higher pastures or lower pastures or the other pastures. You know, the grass might be greener on the other side of the fence.
Make it sound like I'm leaving to go do farming.
Well, yeah. Well,
we
you
were
are.
Here the first week that you were here.
You've been shoveling the manure around here enough, so yeah, maybe you have been. But I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you, buddy.
And do keep in touch with us here at WOCA. You
Absolutely.
know, we're another stepping stone to many, many things. So we will talk to you. Excuse us.
You're pursuing the pilot thing?
What's that?
You're pursuing your pilot?
Oh yeah, that among other things he's doing.
That among other things.
He
Yeah.
has, It's none of our damn business. Okay.
Nah.
So we'll get back to the main thing why we're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Champions
Joe.
for Champions. Don Nottingham and Maria. Oh, shoot, all these years I always screw up. Roma. How do you say your last name?
Roman.
I said Roman. And we're going to talk about, or they're going to talk about, all about Saturday's big thing that's happening with the shooting.
Yeah.
Not that kind of shooting, the trap and skeet.
Trap and skeet.
What
Clay for kids.
Wild.
It's called sporting clays.
Sporting
clay. So it's a little bit of trap, a little bit of crazy stuff. Where one of them's called Crazy Quail.
That's
Crazy
the one.
Quail,
That's
yeah.
the one.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because you get to shoot not only straight away from you, but you have them coming from each side, from underneath you, over the top. It's a lot of fun. It's really difficult to always hit all the targets. I'm about a 1 and 2. Out of every 2, if I hit one of them, I feel like I've done a pretty good job. But we've got some guys that come out, and girls too, that can flat break up from clay targets.
Yeah.
And that's what's neat. You're breaking up clay targets. You're not killing anything.
That's right. And we know that just to kind of bring it up a little bit, we had you on. It feels like years ago, but it was months ago, as we were expecting to have this earlier there in the spring, and everything that happened with COVID and pushed through with this year 2020, we were able to see you guys work as hard as you did to continue to work to get it scheduled again and then to put on the event. And here we are now coming to fruition with it finally. October 24th, this Saturday. It's the Clay for Kids. So the NFL alumni brings it on, and the Champions for Champions. And it's been a crazy time for you. Don, I know you've been so busy with all this and everything else. Yeah.
To say we're in a strange environment is putting it very, very mildly.
Very mildly.
Everything had to change, and we'll put it together. And the one thing that I'm always been really proud of my NFL alumni brothers and is the fact that no matter what we do in the community, we come out, and when we're doing it, we're having fun.
Yeah.
So that's the key to it. This is not a serious kind of a shoot where you get boasting rights if you're good enough to win, and you'll get prizes, and you'll get all kinds of giveaways and a lot of fun things. And but we like to make sure that when we're putting our time into to put money back into our community for really good, well-needed programs, that we have fun while we're doing it. When we go home, I'm not happy if everybody that shows up at our event doesn't go home thinking, I'm really happy I came and I can't wait to do this the next time.
Right, had the fun. That's the number one. But like you said, with anything, there's always a little competition there. And that's why you guys have this a little bit to instill a little something to quote-unquote shoot for, right?
Anybody that's ever played a sport understands competition. So nobody likes to be at the bottom end of the pile, and everybody would like to be the number one. But it usually only can be one boss. cause.
That's right. That's right. Well, with that in mind, too, is what you guys do here with Champions for Champions. And that was part of it, too, to discuss just a lot of what you're doing here. A lot of good stuff as Champions for Champions was created, not just for those who won accolades, awards, trophies, and whatnot, but for those who are, champions, those who overcome adversity and inspire others with their feats, mentors, volunteers, peers, and friends, big members of the community, my friend.
I'll tell you, I'm sitting here getting goosebumps going up and down my arms because what you just made me think of is some of the people that are in our program. And I have a tendency to call them kids. They're people, and I have literally seen their self-esteem just grow exponentially. And from a time when you couldn't get them to lift their head up and look you in the eye, to walking up to you and saying, "Mr. Nottingham, it's so nice to see you again," and shake my hand.
Yeah.
And that growth and that feeling, you can't replace it with anything, and nothing beats the smiles. I mean, that's what that's my payoff.
Yeah, absolutely. And did you want to touch on anything, Maria?
Well, one thing that makes a difference with this clay shoot this Saturday, we will be joining by group of queens, worldwide international queens from all over. Miss Germany is coming.
Oh, wow.
Miss Colombia. We have about 8 beauty queens that are joining us.
Oh, that's incredible.
And some of them have shoot before and some haven't, so it should be fun. They have 2 teams that will be joining us this year.
Yeah.
They'll be here the night before. We're actually doing our Universability Pageant coronation Friday night. So they'll be there to assist us. And as a matter of fact, last night was the last night to do a virtual pageant pre-screening.
Okay.
So Saturday, they'll be there with the NFL to support our cause.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we've got NFL, we've got some wrestlers, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming. But our group, old ex-jocks, basically, we like to do stuff that helps our community get better and stronger, and do it with a hearty laugh and a lot of slaps on the back and stuff like that. So, we've got a few surprises planned for the actual shooting.
Okay.
For example, if you're up there and you call pull and a white target comes out and you can break it, then that's going to get you a prize.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be kind of neat. Don't know when they're going to happen, but that's just a little thing we're extra. Don't know who's going to get them or where they're going to pop out, but there'll be a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah. And, you guys, like I mentioned, this was supposed to happen earlier in the year, but we were able to work to see you guys bring it to fruition here in October. How much work went into planning this all together? I mean, just even from when we were supposed to have it earlier in the spring.
There's an enormous amount of time. I want to thank basically Phil Smith is our guy that's he's the good shooter in our bunch of guys, and he routinely shoots 25 out of 25. But Phil has busted his hump trying to keep this right, trying to guys will call up and say, "What's the deal?" So we don't know yet.
Right.
We'll be back at you. So we got to keep in touch and kind of keep things moving through and making sure that we can get it right. But we do, like in my case, I do a little bit of the work on the clay shoot. I mostly just show up and smile. I don't have to do any work. Right over here next to me is Maria and Diane and all of our volunteers. We don't have anybody in our group that's paid.
Right.
They're giving their time, they're giving their efforts, Maria might weigh 96 pounds, but she can carry like 3 tons. She's pretty strong.
Strength of the man.
One thing about Champions for Champions, and I'm really proud to say that we're not volunteers, we're not donors, we're not sponsors. I'm talking, we're family. We're most of our supporters, like Joe Martone, we before champions become champions. He's been through it all, like from the beginning.
Yeah.
And and to me that means the world. I mean, money. We need the money, but without the support of people like Joe Martone and Mr. Hansen, Mr. and Mrs. Hansen, we won't be here.
Right. Yeah.
Well, the thing that we realize is that families that have special needs, usually if they have a special needs child, they usually have got at least one other child that's not special needs. And sometimes there's a tendency that they get kind of pushed into the side.
Sure.
We really try to stress inclusion. We want as many people in as strong of an inclusion program as we can get. We want everybody around us, everybody that's got an interest in what we're doing. Like I said, we rely on volunteers for just about everything that we do.
Yeah.
And that might be you come out for one of the bowling programs that we run. It could be one of the dance programs that we run. The speaking with our Toastmasters program, which has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched kids. Our kids.
Yeah.
I have watched them just turn into a totally different kind of a composition when you walk up to them, because now they feel like they have control, they have power, and that's something that it's really difficult to impart. That they have to learn to grow into it.
Sure.
And I've literally watched them step into that, and that's cool as heck.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, to talk a little bit more with what we have going on with the clay shoot, I know you wanted Maria to kind of put it out there for those who are still interested in participating, what they can do to register and everything, Don?
We've got only a couple days to register. We will be able to handle registration, but it's going to be kind of slow. We want to have, the ideal squad is 5. So if we only wind up with 2, it's not any fun to shoot if there's only 2. So if somebody wants to come out at the last minute, may not be able to shoot, because I'm not going to put somebody out there and make them shoot by themselves. It's just not going to do that.
Right.
Sometimes we will figure out a way to get them to do it, but it's at the door. The cost goes up a little bit. It's $100. All the people that have paid already paid $75 for 100 rounds. And like I said, we will have breakfast out there, which will be rolls and coffee and nothing heavy. And then we'll have a great lunch that we're cooking right on the premise, which will be brisket and burgers and all kinds of stuff like that. We got a bunch of our masons coming out that are doing the cooking there.
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean, the community comes out and helps us. And that's where we can give you, like I said, if you look at me, you know I like food, and so we're always going to have food wherever I'm at.
Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. So good. A lot of good stuff. And as we mentioned with the idea of getting registered, such a short window to get registered now, so that's why we have you on the station today to talk a little bit about us. It is Saturday to do what you can to get registered. For more information, they can go to they can actually email, championsforchampions@gmail.com. They said that registration begins at 8 a.m. there on Saturday. Right?
Yes, we'll have people starting showing up about 7:30, but 8 o'clock we want them registered. We'll have this, everything will be ready to go and set up at 8 o'clock, and we hope to be shooting by 9 and 9:30 at the outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and they could also call our office number, which we have an extension that actually Phil Smith and Don Nottingham could answer directly.
Come right to us. So.
Yeah.
So the number is 1-866-996.
2182.
No. 2182. 2182. Sorry. Haven't slept. Yeah, 866-996-2182.
There you go. Yeah. As we mentioned, like, you can call to find out not only more information and for everything we're discussing here today about what I guess you could say the way it'll be organized and what you can expect with questions that you have when you show up and everything. They could be answered that for you. But like you said, as registration begins at 8 a.m., there'll be somebody there about 7:30. But getting everything rolling, like you said, hopefully start shooting a little bit before 9:30 and everything else.
And let me add, this NFL group is the best. I mean, what we're hearing about the new NFL, I mean, these are high class, generous for charity NFL.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, they're good people.
We'll have a lot of our, we won't have as many as we normally have come up, and but we'll have a lot of people to show up from the Tampa and Orlando and over by Jacksonville. And names that you've maybe not known or not heard. Remember, we're all pretty old, so especially me. But we'll have 6 or 8 guys that'll be there.
Yeah.
We also have one of our favorites is a professional wrestler named Hacksaw Duggan comes, and Hacksaw's a trip. He's one of us. He just gets out and does all the stuff. The things that some of these pro wrestlers do, getting thrown out of bends and arenas and stuff. It's a little tougher than I was. I always had my shoulder pads and my knee pads and all that stuff. They just go at it.
Just go at it.
Eyeball to eyeball.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, you get a lot of good stories if you show up, because one thing about my brothers, they all like to talk.
As mentioned there for registration, as the idea of like you said, you want to get at least 5 shooters on for a team.
Yeah, and like I said, we have some individuals that always will come out. I just if you wait till the very last minute, I can't guarantee that we'll have a team that we can put together.
Right.
That's the neat thing. Robinson Ranch has got the fields that we're going. So even if you came out and couldn't shoot ours, you can still go down and shoot whatever you want on your own, but it just wouldn't be part of our competition.
Yeah.
So like I said, we'll try to figure out a way. If you want to go and blow up some targets, we'll find a way that you can do it. Just if I can't put you on a team that makes it verifiable, then you just get to shoot the targets by yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot the targets, my butt. If you
The
got
targets on your butt?
Yeah, that's what I'm always scared about that when I'm over there. I tell you, I get no respect. They shoot. Hey, you gonna hit one? No. I mean, he how much you hit out of 25? Hi, I got 10. Oh, I got 15. Done.
I got 16 then.
And it's 16 now, yeah. But unfortunately, this year I won't be able to. I was double booked, and when the pandemic came in and everything was moved and everything, I have a gig that I'm doing tomorrow, Saturday. So unfortunately, I can't be 2 places at once. I tried that once. It hurts.
I just praise him for being with us all throughout.
Well, I can't do that this year. But I'll be there. I'll be there Friday night with the harassing everybody and be having fun with it. But Saturday is the big thing. So I presume
Friday too is big,
It's a big thing, but nobody can come. It's already full, so you can't book anything.
Well, we have, like I told him, we'll have beauty queens coming from all over.
Yeah, you're telling everybody all this nice, but they can't come, so they have to watch it on Facebook.
Well, actually, we're doing a live streaming because
we said that.
Yeah, no, but this is live streaming because we have some beauty queens that are joining us from Japan and other countries.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going global.
So coming from Japan,
Like global.
Okay. That's the only Japanese word I know, hi, which means yes. That's it. So,
Arigato means thank you.
what does that mean?
Arigato.
Arigato. What does it mean?
Say thank you.
That's saying thank you. Hi, arigato. Okay, whatever.
Yes,
But it is something. Yeah, I like live stream, dead stream. We're going to be at a funeral parlor. Live stream, you got to see everybody, It's live stream. Well, it's stream. That's it. It's like fresh produce.
We're streaming.
It's
Come get some fresh produce. What I want, stale produce. No.
It's like I'm saying. It adds something to it. It's like we're streaming live, YouTube live. It's live. It's live. Things are happening right now, baby.
Live
right
and direct
now.
from the Paddock Mall. Here we are. But the Champions for Champions, Saturday, you can still call. You already gave the phone numbers, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you want to go ahead and go ahead one more time for where they can find out more information, phone numbers.
Somebody? Anybody?
Somebody
Call
with a voice. Maria's got a better voice than I do.
1-866-996-2182. You could dial Dawn at extension 3 or Phil Smith at extension 4.
See, now I have a phone number 352-572-7339.
Who's that?
That's where it's right on your brochure.
Oh, okay, that's an old number.
But you gave me this brochure. It's new. There's an old number on the top, right in the middle. Look at that. She gave me an old one.
Oh, that's Robinson Ranch number.
Well, there you go.
You could probably call Robinson Ranch and they would get you to the right place. So that's not a
true.
problem.
We're going to get you there one way or another.
Robinson Ranch has been totally
Robinson.
fantastic for us. They open up their facility and they're there for the whole day. And
it's a cool
the
place.
owner Tom is so fantastic. He's a big asset for us.
Ooh, I'm glad you finished that sentence. I'm glad you finished that sentence. You got me scared for a minute. I'm glad you said he's a big asset. Oh, man, you get me scared there, I'll tell you what.
What's with him?
You're going to have,
it's
hamburgers
Wednesday.
and
He's a few
barbecue and all
coffees
that
deep.
after?
Yeah, we're gonna have
Well,
barbecue
actually, yes.
brisket.
Tracy Pick and Ken Shaw will be cooking the Shriners and.
All right. No, they're going to be
Masons.
cooking a barbecue, not going to be cooking the Shriners.
No, the Shriners will be cooking barbecue instead.
That's more like it, yeah. You going to have some prizes there, Don, today? I mean, Saturday?
Yeah, we
Any
have.
prizes? to be given?
All kinds of prizes, and I think I mentioned that to you before. That if you're up there lined up and a white target happens to shoot out in front of you, make sure you
Hit
break.
it?
Make sure you break it because it's worth prizes, extra prizes.
Well, even if I miss, I run out there and smack the damn thing. You can't. We can't.
Well-
That's one thing you can't fake it, because if you miss it and it hits the ground, it breaks. So it's too
No,
late.
these here are solid steel things. They're not going to break even if you hit them. No, I'm kidding.
The ones that he would be shooting, I guess.
Oh, we got hit by a clay thing. So what? No, he's hurting on the ground. Oh, gang, this has been fun. I'm glad you guys
thank you,
stopped
thank
by
you.
finally.
Finally.
And that's you. I mean, that's him, not you. Yeah.
I didn't even know about
I
it.
know you didn't. Know. For those who are telling, they were scheduled another time, and they two things again. Can't play two places at once.
Yeah.
But they were here, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Champions for Champions, what they do
Well,
to help
thank
all the
you.
kids and everything, and
Yeah.
those the kids that
And
they had
even-
no say in their development, and they're here.
But
It breaks
you
my
know,
heart. So.
they've been busy. They've been busy throughout all this pandemic. They've been doing community work, community service.
Oh yeah, and what are you? The first ones that have the where they speak.
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters,
Club.
yes, yeah, that's the first ones in Florida, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for the mentally challenged. But Adam, thank you again for hosting.
Got it, buddy.
Ocala Live
Thank
all
you
these
guys.
all
Thank you
these
very
months.
much. Yes.
Good luck to
Good
you.
luck to you, and good luck to Champions for Champions on Saturday.
Yes.
And I'm going to leave it off to you because I'm out of here.
You got it, buddy. Well, we appreciate it. And again, guys, for my sign off here, as I always say, until next time, goodbye. This will be the last one for a while. But until I get to again, for everybody, thank you very much to WOCA family and everybody else, and to the listeners out there. Thank you so much for this opportunity have been given to you for this past years to be able to talk to you guys. I appreciate it. And Ocala Talks is up next. Tom Schmitz. Until next time, everybody, goodbye.
Polls. White House spokeswoman Kayleigh McEnany tells Fox